Christianity, which works with us all the time and is a great leader. And our Himalayan yogi today, Swami Vivekananda Ji Mahamanjadiswara, has given us so much knowledge that there is not much I have to say. But thank you, and thank you to our dear Chancellor Abhyarti and our Director Abhyarti and so many others that they have participated in. It was very nice to hear Dr. Tripathi here also, Sumitra, etc. Congratulations that you have done transcendental meditation in the good hands of Abhyarti and all the other teachers of transcendental meditation, Bhagavad. I know you are all very hungry because it's very late, so I'm not going to give you a speech, do not worry. But I want to tell you 2-3 things that they are important in the context of the conference of the Vadas for World Peace. This is how many conferences?
The 15th one.
15 conferences that Dr. Neitali has organized with Dr. Ramesh Pokharji, because it's such an important thing. When we started first today, we started with the Mantari. With the Mantari is the source of the healing of Ayurveda. Now, because we are all hungry, you remember when Krishna was a child and he was in the kitchen and he was eating all the madhu, all the honey, and the mother was like, no, and trying to open the mouth and take out the honey from him in the Bhagavatam. You must have heard that. And then he saw the whole universe when he said, ah. And that's why Ayurveda starts with ah. Ah, I, U, ah. The first 4 swaras are the names, the Mantari 4 are Ayush, Arogya, Aishwarya, Ananda. This is the supreme knowledge of how to heal the world. You are a healer, you are doctors, you are nurses. Do you know that in Veda you have the way, the technology, the knowledge to heal the world? Not only to heal a patient, but to heal a community, to heal everyone. That knowledge today is so needed because peace is a rare commodity in our world. And if there are going to be any kind peace in this planet, will only be through Vedic technologies, through the Veda. Veda is the science of peace. Veda is the technology that can put together all this possibility. And Ayurveda is the science of life. When Maharishi Bharadvaja had the vision of Ayurveda, had for the well-being of all the 84,000 rishis that they gathered around, not very far from where you are. This is the knowledge that the world needs. And I am proud of the Chancellor of this university and everyone that they are showing you that you have to experience the awe of Krishna in your own consciousness as transcendence. Because there you have all the healing power of natural law. You have all the power that you need to know what is needed for the people that you're going to treat, that you're going to heal. Around the world, today, in America, in Europe, in Japan, everyone is asking what is the role of India? What is the contribution of India to the world in a time like that? And India is the Vishwaguru of the world, is the Vishwashanti, is the creator of peace. What is the role of India? Is emerging as the power of Veda. And not a power to destroy, a power of Sanatana Dharma, a power of peace. This is the role of India. In the universities in India, in the schools, we need to learn that the most advanced knowledge of science is just finding what the rishis found many thousands of years ago. And that the technologies we need to apply now are connected to the knowledge that so beautifully, so nicely, so especially our Swamiji has told you such eloquently a great educator, a great Swami, and a beautiful heart expressing the knowledge. He said, Richo Akshare Paramekyaman Yasvidevadi Vishvedishadu. And it means, if you want to know the Veda, either you go beyond Paramekyaman, either you transcend, or the Veda will not do anything for you. But if you are able to go there, you will find that Veda is always for you, waiting to give you all the knowledge of everything. You are studying now medicine, Ayurveda, nursing. Do you know that you can know anything you want without consulting Google? Do you know that you can go to any level of insight, you ask any question and have any knowledge you want to have like that? Because it's all written in that level that has a Chitta cache, has all the knowledge of the universe in your own consciousness. And that is Veda. And this is the power of healing that you can develop. Today, our universities, they need to incorporate the knowledge of Veda as a science and technology of consciousness. Okay, we have it already as a belief in our culture, but Veda is an asset for all mankind. You know, when you go to the north of Europe, you go to Sweden, and you go almost to the northern pole, there is people called Lapland. You know that they sing Samaveda? And that by tradition, they have a way very similar to our Samis, and they are called Samis. They are called Samis. When you go to the tip of the root of the Amazon forest in Brazil, in Peru, and you find the language called Ram Ram. Ram Ram sounds familiar in India, how they have it there. And if you study their languages, Maharishi asked me to do that, I found more than 600 Sanskrit words in their communication. I found Maharishi in their language. I found Paramedyaman in their language. When you go to Bogota, if you go to the Museum of Art, of Antiques art, you find in the city of Cali all the same ornaments that we find in our Kali Puja, made of gold. This means what? Bharatarsha, as our old say, Veda, the knowledge of Veda is for all mankind. And the knowledge of Vedic is available in the brain, in the consciousness of every person. 100% of the human brain today, we know their neuroplasticity, we call it in science, is available to those that experience this most simple level of consciousness, which is the Atma Chaitanya of the Vedas, that you all are learning through Bhagavad Gita here. The future of the world is the future of the Veda. And Vedic technologies of consciousness are going to shift the time. You see, every time has a value. We had a time that belief was most important. Then science came 200 years ago, and the technologies. And that is very important. We have progressed a lot. But still we don't know how to be happy. Still we are fighting. Still the basic questions, even if we have a lot of knowledge, have not been solved. This is the time where the Veda, the science of Veda, will present the solutions in a scientific way that mankind needs, and will take the world to a new level. And India will be the main role, the main Vishwa Guru in doing this process that will change the world order for better. Not a world order based on fear, on power, a world order based on Vidya, in knowledge that comes from Veda. And that is the Rastriya Kavach that you hold as the power of Veda. So, this is what I wanted just to say very briefly. I know everyone wants to go to it quickly. I just want to thank you. I want to tell you, don't think that as an individual you cannot do much. You can do a lot from where you are in your profession and in your life. A few hundreds of you can create life for many millions. We have the technologies. We have done 700, more than 1,000 research published in all the journals about the effects of these technologies of Veda in the physiology, in the psychology, in the environment, even in the hurricanes. We study that wherever there is enough people doing these Vedic technologies, the hurricanes become softer and disappear. Even in the environment, even in the climatic change that we are worried about, it starts in the minds of the people. If there is drought, if there is not good weather, if the mankind is suffering, it starts in the mind of the people, not far away. It's not some devata far away is doing that to us. We are doing it to ourselves. So this is the time to use the Vedic technologies in a scientific fashion, and we have been working all over the world to do that, so we can show to the world that Veda has and always had the solution for the problems. Okay? This is the little message I wanted to tell you today, and I feel immensely grateful to have the opportunity to deal with people like you, to be in the presence of such a good scientists, such a good educators, great swamis, Himalayan yogis. And remember that this is the time. This is the time of Veda, but not as a belief that we all love. No, as a sign that the Americans, the Europeans, the Japanese can acknowledge at the basis of their understanding of life. And you are called as new generation to do that, and that is your role in the new India, which will create a new world. Namaste.
I'll take another 3 minutes. In 1 minute, I will explain what Rajaji said, and then we have to thank him, of course. प्रिय बच्चों, जैसा कि आप सब लोग भारतीय धर्म की महत्ता को समझते हैं, और वो ये बताना चाहते थे कि आप विश्व गुरु भारत के जो भविष्य है, और आज जो भविष्य है पूरी दुनिया भारत की तरफ देख रही है, और वो जो शक्ति है, जो क्षमता है, जो ज्ञान है, वो हमारे अंदर कहां से आएगा? वो हमारे अंदर हमारी आत्मा की जो हमारे अंदर की जो चेतना है, उस चेतना को जागृत करके आएगा। और अगर हम सोच लें तो दुनिया का कोई भी ऐसा लक्ष्य नहीं है जिसे हम नहीं पा सकते। उन्होंने विभिन्न दुनिया के हर एक क्षेत्रों की बात करी। राजा जी वो 110 देशों में काम करते, 110 देशों से ज्यादा, और लगभग हर जगह वो घूमे हुए हैं, और मुझे सौभाग्य में बताते हुए कि यहाँ भी है, इस विश्वविद्यालय में भी हम भावाती वो कर रहे हैं। तो इससे पहले अब 1 मिनट हो गया, 2 मिनट और होगा, मैं धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूँ, उन्हें आभार प्रकट करना चाहता हूँ, और एज अ टोकन ऑफ अफेक्शन वी वांट टू प्रेजेंट मोमेंटो फ्रॉम आवर यूनिवर्सिटी, सो प्लीज बेयर विद मी जस्ट अनदर 2 minutes.